And I'm back with another one. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Daz, and this my journal. If you new here, like, comment, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with me for a minute, I appreciate you. Keep rocking with me. I'm gonna keep giving y'all these gems on a daily basis or every other day, however it go. But today, what I want to talk about is patience is a virtue. Let me say that one more time. Patience is a virtue. If you're doing the right things and you're doing it morally and you working towards what you want, time is on your side. The first point I want to say is everything you want wants you. But if you fiend and start to chase instead of attract, you end up running it away. Let me give you an example, right? A lot of times, people will say they want to be a millionaire. They want to be a millionaire or they want a better girl, right? But instead of taking stock of themselves and saying, what can I do on a daily basis to become a millionaire? They try to become a millionaire overnight. And that's not how it is. You got to become a millionaire before you become a millionaire. And how you do that is your actions, your habits, your daily plans. What are you doing on a daily basis to help you become a millionaire? You understand what I'm saying? When you doing things that can lead you to a million, say for instance, you say you want to be a millionaire in any which way, in any type of field. If you're not becoming that person, say you a smoker right now, or you a heavy drinker, and you know that the drinking is causing problems, or you know that drinking is something that you can't take with you as a millionaire. Like, visualize yourself as a millionaire. Visualize yourself with that girl, and visualize yourself like, what would I be doing if I was such and such, right? And whatever you not doing, whatever you got that urge to just quit, or whatever you got that urge to like keep doing, or like if you do art, or if you do any type of creativity, and you get the urge to do that more, follow that, become that person, but feel like a millionaire first. Like start doing things to represent that you are heading down the path of a millionaire. Because once you start doing that, your brain just start getting rewired, especially if you reading and doing a lot of mental work. So that's the first thing I want to say is everything that you want wants you, but you have to attract it. You can't chase it. And chasing it mean like, oh, I want $1 million, so I'm gonna go rob Peter and Paul. You get what I'm saying? Nah, I want $1 million, so how can I create $1 million? How can I create $1 million? All right, I gotta do this, that, and third. And then once you start getting into certain things, you say, oh, I gotta be a businessman. Once you start getting into business, you start realizing like, oh, I can't conduct myself as a friend when I'm doing business. So it's just little things of becoming the person that you see yourself as, or you see yourself wanting. Like, how do you see yourself receiving that? Do you see yourself receiving that in the person that you are right now, or do you see yourself receiving that in a more updated and established you? So that's the first point right there. Everything that you want wants you, but if you have to attract it, do not chase it, because chasing it gonna lead down the wrong path. My second point: it may not come when you want it, but it will come when you need it. Me personally, I always get what I want, but it doesn't come when I want it. Every time, like, I would think like right at the moment I want something, it would lead me back to point one. I have to become the person that can sustain, or can take care of whatever God is gonna give me. If God gonna give me $1 million, He don't want to give me the $1 million to see me lose it, because that's gonna hurt me, and He don't want to hurt me. He want to transform me to be the person to receive that, and to know how to take that, make that, and build on it, be more fruitful with it. Or if you asking God for a girl and you out here being lustful, what you think you're gonna get? You're gonna get lustful women. You're gonna attract nothing but lustful women in your life. You get what I'm saying? So it go back to the first point where you gotta attract it. But once you want something, it wants you. That's why I'm saying it may not come when you want it, but it always come when you need it. Before this, right? Before I got my apartment, I used to always say, I want a crib, I want my crib. I didn't know how I was going to get it. I did not know how I was going to get my own apartment. I was thinking about working. I was thinking about how, fixing my busting my bubble, trying to figure out how am I going to receive my own apartment by this year, actually. And it happened. Look at it. It may not happen the way that I wanted it to, but it happened when I needed it to. And that's how God works. And that's what I'm starting to understand. So that's why I say time is on your side. If you doing what you got to do and you taking care of your business and you making sure you heading down the path towards what you want, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, you're going to get what you want. So that leads me to my third point. Work while not seeing progress is preparing you. It's like working out. People notice before you do. Let me say that one more time. Working while not seeing progress is preparing you. It's like working out. People see the progress before you do. A lot of times, just because I didn't see the progress, I used to think, damn, why am I doing this? What am I doing it for? Why am I doing this? I don't see the reason why am I doing this. And I swear, every time I'm about to give up, or it's just I'm throwing in the towel, God showed me hey, look, this is what it's leading you to. He just nudged me in the right way in some way. He would show me you're heading down the right path. And it's I started to realize the more work I do though, the more it's preparing me. If I didn't go through what I went through, I wouldn't be prepared to know how to just keep clean, to be in a clean sense, or keep my apartment in a certain way, or just I've been having people around me that don't like me, and I need to take time to myself. I learned how to be by myself. I learned how to love being by myself. I learned how to love where I'm at. Make sure that the energy and the environment that I'm at is always in a good, clean energy, in good space. Smell good, feel good, everything is just in a good energy, in a good space. And I had to work towards that. Because what if I'd just received it and I'd have been the same person that I was before? I'd have been bringing all types of just girls here, all types of people here, not knowing what I'm bringing here. You get what I'm saying? And you don't want all that type of energy and where you at. So I had to learn that. And another thing is too, sometimes we be working so hard that we'll put our head down and work so hard that when we look up, we in a brand new place. And now that's when God could bless you. God start blessing you. You ever been working so long or something, and it's it felt like it's no progress, and then after you get blessed for it, and then it's all right, now you gotta present it, or something big happened where you gotta present it, or just you gotta show up. You have to be the one to show up. You prepared. You did so much work behind the scenes. You might feel a little fear, but you so prepared that fear can't bother you at all. You push it right through the window. Of course, you acknowledge the fear, but you let it go, because you know that you put in so much work. When you get that one shot, you ain't gonna let it go. And that's what working without seeing progress is really doing. It's just building you up. So when you do get the shot, you know what I mean? You well prepared for it. And that's one thing Michael Jackson said too. Michael Jackson said that he wished he practiced more. And that's crazy, because he said he practiced a lot. So for him to say he wished he practiced more, that means that preparing is really where the reward is. You know? So that's one that I'm learning myself too. So just prepare things, do things, practice while I'm home, do things that's helping me towards my goal or my goals in life, and just practice on it. You know what I'm saying? So that leads me to my next point. Stop trying to play God. Ask for what you want, then follow the instructions he tell you. Stop trying to do it your way. You ever ask God for something? Right? You ever ask God You ever ask God, like, oh, damn, I need this right here. And then he'll put, like you ask God for it, and then, like, a day later, you will have this, like, a feeling to do something, like, oh, get up and go do this. And then the money will be right there. You'll be like, yo, God, I need $1,000. And then the next day or next 2 days, he'll tell you, get up, go do this. And then right there is the money that you needed. That's what I mean by stop trying to play God. Like, a lot of times we be like asking God for something and then be like, all right, I got to do it this way. When you ask God for something, just know that you got it already. Don't even think about it no more. Just say, all right, I got it already. I got it. Once I say, all right, God, I want this. And that's how I say it. Because I just be blatant now. You gotta be real blunt. Cause I used to like act like, God, no. We here to ask for what we want. Ask for what you want. But I'm not saying that. Don't ask for things that you know is immoral. If he's not gonna grant you nothing that's immoral. And you gotta like follow all the steps too. You gotta become the person to when you ask for what you want, become the person that can receive what you want, and make you know it's not gonna come at the right time. You just know you gotta work for it while it's coming to you. So it's not like, oh, I could just say, I want $10,000, and God gonna say, here. It's just like that, and then you go do it for some bullshit. No, God gonna shape you to be the person to have the $10,000 and start multiplying $10,000, because He know. It's like if you can't. Money is energy, right? If you always messing up with the energy of money, he's not gonna be able to trust you with it. He's not gonna be able to trust you with it. So that's why you gotta listen too. Like after, like before you, all right, let me ask you a question, right? Before you had, let's say $100,000, you about to have a chance to win $100,000, right? You start planning in your head what you're gonna do with it. And 90% of people think about, oh, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy this. You have to become the person that can sustain that million, that 500,000. Now that 500,000 gone, you don't have it no more. He can't trust you with that, so he's gonna trust you with a little of money. But if he can see that you can sustain the 500,000, you can multiply it. Okay, I'm gonna trust you with 5 million now, 10 million, 50. So that's why you become the person when you ask for something. Become the person that can receive it and hold it and multiply it. And that's what I learned. That's what I learned. No matter your feelings, what you're going through. Even me, I didn't want to do this video today. I'm not gonna say I didn't even want to say that just now, but I wasn't in the mood this morning. Like I just was like thrown off, but I just realized that I want something out of life. Matter of fact, not even one. I know it's coming to me. I know everything that I know is coming. It's on its way to me, right? And one thing I do these videos for is to, one, help with just how I converse with other people, or how I just speak personally. Just work on my speech. Because the more I watch my own videos, the better I get at talking, the better I get at just relaying a message. You get what I'm saying? So, and another thing is to just reiterate what I'm learning. When I reiterate what I'm learning, it's like it's more instilled in your hardware. Because I learned this saying, and I believe it's true. You don't truly know something until you can teach it. And if you can't teach it, you don't truly know what it means or what it is. You don't know what it is. You'll know it. You'll know of it. But if you cannot teach it, you don't understand it. That's what I mean. If you can't teach it, you do not understand it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the second reason I do this. So whatever you feel like chosen to do, or whatever you feel like your path is, just take the steps. If you go watch my earlier videos, I wouldn't say that I didn't know how to speak, because I always knew how to hold a conversation, or I always knew how to just speak. But you can see the growth in how I talk now and then, and I see it too. And I know it's much more growth. But for now, I'm thankful for the progress, and I'm going to keep doing these videos because it helped me in that way. That's why